We're back. Hello. Plan to go to the movie theaters alone. Turns out I got there a little too early. I got there at around 12 p.m. and the movie started at around 2:30 p.m. Honestly, it was a long wait, so I just stopped at a friend's house. I decided to take myself out today. Okay, I literally never take myself out. That was my intention, to first take myself out alone, then a friend tagged along, which I'm completely fine with because it's still taking myself out, still giving into the self-care aspect of it. The thing is, I was never treating myself. I was just doing assignment back to back, back to back, back to back. Okay, so, it was finally that time where I was like, why do I never go outside? What is actually stopping me? Searched up a movie that I saw in like one of the YouTube videos. I never even watched a trailer for it. I didn't watch anything for it. But it said Michael Jackson, so I had to, bro. But it was such a good movie because honestly, I'm not a movie person. I'm not a show person. I liked how positive the movie was because most movies I watch just make me feel empty inside. It makes me feel like there's nothing much to reflect on. And usually I do like I grew up with movies that like helped me reflect, especially as like a kid. I watched My Little Pony all the time. In the episode it would always like give you a lesson or Dear Celestia. But movies don't really have that nowadays, and they don't really have the positive affirmations or the feeling of let me rethink my life. And you can suggest some movies. That is perfectly fine. I love some good, positive movies. Anyways, I'm just saying the movie just made me feel very reflective. Like, very, like, I am reflecting on what I just watched. What I got from the whole movie was you are your biggest limiter. Okay? You do what you can for your family, you do what you can for the ones that you love, but you still have a path. And I really like that. I really like that message because I didn't really ever felt like that growing up ever. Like I know a lot of people feel like that, where they don't feel like they have control over their life when they're growing up. They feel like sometimes that their life is owed to their parents, that they don't get to choose that path, and that resonated with a lot of us. I really like that. It just felt very nice to see or reflect on that we are where we are because we chose to. A lot of us just felt like our lives were just owed to our parents or to our family, and we don't get to have one of our own. But here we are. That was like a great movie. I don't know what to say because that's all I did today. I didn't really do much. I went out, I did my skincare, I brushed my teeth, I brushed my hair, even though it doesn't look like it because I just came from outside. Oh, and then I met up with a friend because I went 2 hours early for some reason. I got there at 12 p.m. because I left my house at 11 a.m. and that was pretty early, so we had a whole 2 hours. So we were just yapping. I just got to our place. I was like, is it okay if I come early because I got here like 2 hours early and you kind of live near, so that's fine. And she was like, really? I was expecting you to come over in the first place. I was like, oh, okay. So I dropped by and we talked, we yapped a little bit, yapped a lot. Time went by. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. already. Girl, let's get out. Actually, no, not 2 p.m. It was 1:50 p.m. and I was like, girl, let's get out. And she's like, no, the movie, it starts in like 40 minutes. Like, why are we leaving so early? Girl, I'm gonna tell you why we're leaving so early. We got out and we had to like go by a deli. Okay, of course, we're gonna sneak some snacks in. I'm sorry, the money is so much dollar. I'm not spending $40 on food in the movie theater, and you don't even understand how small of an amount it was. No, no, you don't. No, no, of course you wouldn't. Of course, okay, I am sorry, Mrs. Mr. Millionaire, but I do not understand how you think I can afford all that right now. Okay, sue me. Don't. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So we were trying to figure out how to sneak snacks in. I had jeans on, so we were gonna put it in my jeans on the side, whatever it is. We decided not to go with that approach. My friend's bag was small enough for them not to suspect anything. Past that point, we went to a deli, we got 2 drinks, and we put it in my bag and we got in easily. Does this work? Hold up. I just like turned off the mic and turned it back on. Let's just skip to the part where we went to a deli and the delis there were very limited. They weren't even small, they were just very limited. Okay, so it was a very hot day. Very hot day. And I just wanted a cold drink. Just a cold drink. That is all I ever wanted. A cold, drinkable drink. But my friend couldn't find her drink, and I was fine with a cold drink. So we went into the first deli. There was nothing. There were like the drinks were like warm, stale. The refrigerators weren't even working. We're like, okay, fine. Fine. So we walk a whole different block, and it was a very long block. It was so long, I felt like I was running the runway. We finally reached another deli. It was great. No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry, but it was a whole grocery store and they didn't have drinks. They didn't have drinks. You want to know what they had? They had milk. They had yogurts. They did not have drinks. That was so sad. So we went to another deli. They also did not have drinks, and then we went to another deli and they did not have drinks. We just kept going to delis and delis and delis. Nothing. We found one that she was satisfied with. So we got her little Snapple. I got my little aloe vera juice. And after we got our thing, let me tell you, each drink was $3. I don't know if that is a normal price, but we don't do that around here, okay? What the hell? $3 per drink? It was not even like a big drink. It was like small. The deli near me sells that for $1.50. And literally a few years ago, it costed 75 cents. Why would you do that to me? I bought it $6. 2 small drinks within 2 seconds of the movie. Got back. It was already 2:30. That's 2:30 p.m., which is already when the movie's supposed to start, but it doesn't start, obviously. They wait for a few minutes. And we got into the movie theater and we got in with our drinks and they don't know. Okay, so I gotta order the tater tots and the fries at least because we only got drinks. I couldn't fit nothing more than that. And I ordered the tater tots and the fries and they came out as $14 and it was okay. No, it wasn't. I tried, they gave me this. I'm so old fashioned. I'm sorry. They gave me this black square thing. You're supposed to hold on it and it blinks red. And when it's ready, it's gonna vibrate and like make a beeping sound. And I didn't know that. So they were just handing it over. I took my card. I was like, kept trying to scan my card through it. I was like, sir, it's not going in. He's like, no, you're supposed to hold on to that. Use this. So then I started like trying to tap my card all over the screen. Finally got it. I was like, okay, thank you. And I just took the black holding thingy card. I don't know what that is, but I just took that back into the movie theater and I just told my friend to hold it. And I was like, whatever this thing does, I don't know how this works. Whatever it does, just get the food for me. I'm not going back there. I'm sorry. And that food took around like 15 minutes to make. It was already it was probably it's like 2:40, 2:50 p.m. and the movie already started. Eventually it started beeping and vibrating like really loud, so she just went and got the food and we ate. Nom nom nom. Happily ever after. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to yap that much for a movie. So we ate the food. Great. After we were done with the movie, we just left and she was not impressed with the movie. She was like, I hate that ending. Why is there nothing more? I want to know more. I'm like, just research what happened after, I guess. I thought the movie was pretty great. I really loved the movie and it was great. It was great. But yeah, I felt like the movie's intention was to show Michael Jackson, maybe like just showing you how he was, what his character was, like how he started off. And there was a very clear intention and lesson to it that your path is your own. You are your biggest limiter. Life's hard. Get over it, you know? And I like that message. It was very clear and they used a great man to represent it. I like that. I like that a lot, even though I don't know much about him. So I'm not going to be LARPing, but I'm sorry for being born after he passed away. But maybe I'll do my research because I really liked that movie. It was inspirational and it was great. We went to a nearest fast food restaurant. I got mango lemonade. She got strawberry lemonade. We went back to her home. We talked a little bit, and then it was time for me to leave because she had her doctor's appointment. So I gotta leave. I mean, I kind of left 15 minutes earlier than her doctor's appointment, but you know what I mean. Like, I just didn't leave as soon as she left. I just left because I need to catch that bus. And that bus delay, I saw one of the bus delays 15 minutes. You think I'm gonna wait? I'm getting out of there. So I got out and I caught my bus. I caught the other bus perfectly on time. I got home and here I am. And that isn't it. No, no, that is not it. I got my package. My package came. We got this, not we, I bought this, okay, with my hard-earned money. I bought my cat an auto feeder. It's a really big box, and it took me a while to assemble because I was dumb. No, let's be more positive here, okay? It took me a while to assemble because I kept pulling like the plastic apart and just kept getting stuck in every nook and cranny, and then I finally got it. So I set that up. It took a while to build. As soon as I just got home, I literally just worked on that immediately. I got to my room, I saw my mics, I dressed into my pajamas, and here I am. I'm recording this very video. And you know, the saying is just do it. Just do it. You want to work on a passion project so bad? You want to improve? Just do it. Do it, you know? And this video might be terrible. It might be the worst video I have ever recorded, but it's something. And as long as I can get this out, as long as I can edit this, that's all I need to know. That's all I need. I need to know where I am, what my skills are, how I'm doing it, and I work up from there because there is no perfect moment to start. And I have to say that to myself. I have to say, there's no perfect moment to start. Don't wait until tomorrow. So just do it.